The secret to the perfect bite of Algerian Chakhchoukha isn't in the sauce, but in the deliberate, rhythmic act of tearing the bread by hand. This is a dish that demands patience, precision, and a deep connection to the history of the Aurès Mountains. To understand Chakhchoukha is to understand the soul of Algerian hospitality, where the labor of the cook is the first ingredient served to the guest. The name itself is a masterclass in culinary linguistics. Derived from the Chaoui language of the Berber people, Chakhchoukha literally translates to the act of tearing or crumbling. It is not a dish you simply assemble, it is a dish you construct through tactile engagement. The foundation is the rougag, an unleavened flatbread rolled so thin it becomes translucent before hitting the hot griddle. Once cooked, it is torn into small, irregular shards. These pieces are not merely a vessel for the stew, they are designed to act as a sponge, engineered to soak up the complex, aromatic broth without losing their structural integrity. The stew that accompanies this bread is a masterpiece of North African spicecraft. At its heart is a rich, tomato-based gravy, deeply infused with ras el hanout. This legendary spice blend, which can contain dozens of individual ingredients, from rose petals and lavender to cinnamon, cumin, and dried chili, provides a layered, warming profile that defines the dish. When you simmer lamb or chicken in this mixture alongside chickpeas, the sauce thickens into a velvet-like consistency. The result is a balance of heat, earthiness, and subtle sweetness that feels both ancient and remarkably sophisticated. While the dish has become a national treasure, its regional variations tell the story of Algeria's diverse geography. Travel to the city of Biskra, and you will encounter the famous Chakhchoukha Biskria. Here, the locals elevate the dish with a signature spice blend that leans heavily into the heat of local peppers and the intense, concentrated flavor of dried meat. This version is often considered the gold standard, a testament to how a single concept can be refined and perfected over generations by different communities. Beyond the ingredients, Chakhchoukha serves a vital social function. It is rarely a meal for one. It is the centerpiece of the communal platter, a dish prepared for weddings, religious holidays, and the quiet, sacred moments when families gather to reconnect. In a world of fast food and solitary dining, the preparation of Chakhchoukha remains a defiant act of community. The hours spent rolling the dough, the careful monitoring of the stew, and the final, communal act of eating from a shared plate reinforce bonds that have held Algerian society together for centuries. To eat Chakhchoukha is to participate in a living history. Every time the bread is torn, it honors the Berber ancestors who first developed the technique in the rugged, high-altitude terrain of the Aurès. Every time the spices hit the pan, it echoes the influence of the trans-Saharan trade routes that brought exotic aromatics to the Algerian kitchen. It is a dish that refuses to be rushed, demanding that you slow down and appreciate the craftsmanship of the hands that made it. As you look at the steaming platter, notice how the sauce clings to the edges of the torn bread. That is the point of the dish, the marriage of texture and flavor. It is a reminder that in the culinary world, the most iconic meals are often those that require the most human touch. Whether you are in a bustling kitchen in Algiers or a quiet home in the mountains, Chakhchoukha is more than just a meal. It is a story of resilience, a celebration of heritage, and a testament to the idea that the best way to bring people together is to share a bowl of something made with love, patience, and a little bit of history.